team's a threat, and you looking stressed about it.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Sir Mike, here to bring y'all another Wi-Fi battle, going against the boy Brian in this one. Looking at the team comp, I don't see many threats for your boy Lapras. He might try to set up rocks with Gliscor, so that's going to be my lead here. Hoping he leads off with Gliscor, hoping that I can counteract that with Lapras, and hopefully get some good damage off. And sure enough, he leads with his Gliscor. This makes me happy, so out comes the boy Lapras, and now I know I'll be able to do some major damage. And the reason why I say that is because even if he wants to bring out Ice type, then expect him to go to a Water type move. Your boy runs that young Freeze Dry. So Freeze Dry is going to come out here and it's going to damage Gliscor. He actually switches into Vaporeon here, so it's a great play on my part. Just put him in a tough position starting the game off. So I get the first hit, Lapras takes damage, and now I'm in a position to where I can continue to attack into this thing, and he's no longer comfortable. Well, his only option for me looks like is to go for Toxic, so he's going to have to stall me out here, which isn't a problem, honestly. Lapras has HP investment, so he's going to live a while from his Toxic. So I'm just going to continue to Freeze Dry into him. Hopefully I get a high roll this time. I do not. However, I get that hack though, bruh. Get him frozen solid. So now Vaporeon sitting here frozen, and now I'm continuing to lay into this man. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the KO, which makes me pretty happy. Thinking he was actually going to sack this thing off, he actually decides to withdraw, which seemed like a crazy play in the beginning. However, I Freeze Dry his Marowak, and more Marowak comes in, takes a little bit of damage. Knowing that I have slight speed investment, this is an Assault Vest set, so it's very bulky, and it's also pretty speedy at the same time. Knowing it's going to outspeed Marowak, I go for the Surf here. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this KO on him, which is quite unfortunate for him. I don't think he knew I was going to outspeed, however, I was able to. So Lapras gets the KO along with Marowak. Lapras is doing damage this battle already, and we're only, what, like 4 or 5 turns in? So he sends out this Heracross here. There's nothing I really wanted to switch into this thing, so I decided to stay in because I know I have the tech for it in the back. He actually goes for the Swords Dance, which was a slight problem for me. But like I said, I had the Secret Tech in the back for him. I go for the Psychic. I get a major amount of damage off. And like I said, Lapras is just whittling away, but Lapras is putting a hole in his team. He's also burned by Flame Orb, so he's guts here. So I'm definitely not switching anything to take this hit. Lapras is kind of like my defensive answer to things. So Lapras goes down. I know we're going to have to clear on this Heracross and this close combat. Ooh, shit. So down goes Lapras. Now, what I was expecting to do here is just to stall it out just a little bit longer. So that's the only reason why I bring in Ninetales here. I know Ninetales isn't going to live any single move, and he's not going to outspeed either because this is not an offensive Ninetales. So I go ahead and hit the Protect. I let him get some burn damage off here. He goes, of course, for the close combat, which was going to, take my soul. Decided, like I said, just need to stall this thing out a little bit, let him take a little bit more damage before I can come in and try to kill this thing off. So sure enough, he goes for the close combat here. Ninetales doesn't appreciate it at all. Ninetales is gonna go down. So, like I said, still trying to play around this Heracross here. There's not many turns left for him. But like I said, I wanted to get him in the range, making sure that he was gonna die. So I bring in your boy King Kai. King Kai is a defensive specialty, bro. Defensive specialty. Hits me with the close combat. I'm actually holding the berry. Weakens the fighting move. I take the +1, actually +2 close combat like a champ. Your boy living on 20 HP. I'm able to hit him back here with the return. What you're gonna do? Just enough to take that man out. So Heracross no longer a threat. King Kai coming in the clutch, handling business. He brings in his Vaporeon here, brings him back in. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be an easy kill for me. So I go for the return here. The reason why I was able to kill that Heracross is because he dropped his defense with the close combat. Unfortunately for me, when I banked over King Kai, his happiness reset. So that return, which should have killed, no longer did. And this is a problem that I have because I always keep forgetting to go back and get his happiness back up. This has happened to me more than once now, and it's quite sad. But like I said before, nothing's ever really stopping Lapras and stopping Charizard. So I bring in Charizard here. I didn't expect for Vaporeon to stay in, and sure enough, I don't know why he was wanting to keep his Vaporeon alive, but I expected him to switch it back out once I brought Charizard in. So I looked at this as a free opportunity to de-dance because I don't think there was much Charizard, or not Charizard, but Vaporeon could have did to me. So I decided to get a Dragon Dance up, and I figured, why not set up for the sweep? Charizard comes in here, Sunlight goes away, I'm not really worried about it. If I was going to Flare Blitz, it wouldn't have been an issue. So I decided to go ahead and Dragon Claw here. +1 actually is not enough to take him out. He actually EQs here. This is gonna hurt. And I was surprised. I was a little surprised, not too surprised though, that I wasn't able to OHKO this Gliscor. So he's probably a defensive tank. And he took that +1 Dragon Claw fairly well. But there's no priority on him. I'm able to get the double Dragon Claw, pick up the knockout on Gliscor. Gliscor's gonna end up going down here. So now there's a few more mods standing in between me and victory. Here comes Aphrodite. So my best play here is just to go ahead and EQ. I was thinking about him switching into Aphrodite a few times on the Dragon Claw, but he actually didn't. So because this is not, built to be a defensive tank, I'm able to take out Aphrodite, OHKO it with the EQ. Now here comes Vaporeon. Now I'm free to Dragon Claw as much as I want to now. Like I said, I had to debate it a little bit with the Gliscor. I wanted to do as much damage though as possible because even if he would have switched, I knew that I would have been able to take that thing out. So now in comes Pinsir, and my only thought is, hopefully it's not a Mega. Hopefully it's not Aerial Aid. Hopefully he doesn't hit me with the quick attack. And here you go, you're gonna see it's a Mega. It hits me with the quick attack. I don't think I really have much in the back to handle this thing. So I just went ahead and went all out Flare Blitz. And I actually outspeed. He must not have had the quick attack. And if he did have the quick attack, he should have clicked it. Because of Flare Blitz to Pinsir's, he's gonna take him down. So that's it. Charizard actually does come in, sweep up, gets tired at the end of his shift, decides to clock out a little early. However, the job was done. We end up beating Brian. It was a great match. A lot of plays had to be made, but it was just the way the teams were built. He didn't have much answers. Anyway, I hope y'all appreciated that. I see y'all next time, but until next time, I'm out of here.